Okay, everyone, we're now going to go over to blurael with Quake II Easy Any %. Now, there was a poll for this run as well, and the poll was the weapon hand for the Quake II Easy Any % run, and this has been chosen to be the left hand, which blurael were telling me was the most awkward option, so this is going to be fun. But yeah, so that poll now is closed, so I will be closing that poll now as well. But we are now going to go over to blurael's run. Just a quick reminder, of course, however, that we are doing this as a charity event for Everyone Can. Our goal by the end of the marathon is £750. We've donated £130 in total so far. So please keep those donations coming in. They all go to a really great cause. Everyone Can really are a fantastic charity. There is a target that's actually going to be coming up later on, which is the perfect run in Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's not the next run, that's a run after this, not after this one, after the next run. So if you guys want to see that, then it only needs £10 more to see it, so be sure to add that target to your donations as well. So, blurael, the floor goes to you. Get yourself introduced, introduce a run, and then let me know when you want to start with a countdown and we can begin.
Alright, will do. So, yeah. My name's blurael. I play or speedrun Quake 2 primarily. I play a lot of things, but this is my main speedrun game. As was mentioned previously, the poll option that won was to have the gun on the left-hand side, and the main reason why that makes this run, or this speedrun, a little more awkward is because the side that your weapon is on actually alters your aim slightly. So things like grenade jumps aren't really impacted by that so much, but it makes rocket jumps a little more tricky, and they require different lineups in some cases, which I'll mention later. So yeah, easy any %, we're going to be playing on easy, just complete the game as quick as possible, try not to die, try not to get stuck. But other than that, that's pretty much it, and I'm ready to go when you are.
Yeah, so when you're ready, just give me a countdown and I'll start the timer.
Yep, okay. Oh, also, I'll try my best to explain what's going on, but this game doesn't really ever stop, so if I get a bit behind, I apologize. There's going to be a lot of me just fast fire trying to explain things that might have to go quiet at places where I need to focus, but that's my ramblings done. So 3, 2, 1, go. So at the beginning, it's just a bunch of running around, jumping, and stunning things. In easy difficulty, you have to hit things once and they get stunned pretty much each time. There's a delay between each stun, but when that delay has expired, it's a guaranteed stun. So like you can see what I'm doing with the blaster, I'm just tagging things once, they get stunned, they stop in place, and I can just run around them. We don't need to kill everything. This isn't genocide. We just need them to leave us alone. And same thing with the bullets actually as well. Okay. That'll work. I'm scarily low on health. Please do not tag me. Thank you. Through these beginning bits, it's not unusual for me to be on low health, but being this low on health is a little scary. Low health, I tend to expect, but not quite this low. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of health here. Bullets, thank you. But yeah, like I say, the first couple of levels are fairly straightforward. The main tech that you're seeing me using here is this constant jumping and looking to the side, which is bunny hopping. When you turn to the side in the air, you gain speed, and you jump to stay in the air. And if you jump immediately after landing, it kind of saves you standing on the ground for too long. So here's some, if I can actually, oh come on. Okay, so you can double jump on items. You saw me do it right at the beginning with a barrel to get up to the lift. Here's another bit of jumping tech, just because those guys have already ran out. I'm going to do it this way. Oh, I'm going to die. Okay. Let me try that again. No, okay, come on. There we go. Now, again, I'm on scarily low health, so... Oh, God. Come on. Right, I'm going to take some time and actually get some extra health here, because this isn't working. It would just be marathon luck. It's unusual to be this low on health at this point. I'm going to go for safety health and hope that I get enough back. I should get enough back. I'll get about 30 from this, so that's... oh yeah, that should be enough. So I'll have 80. I'm going to get 20 in the next room and some armor. We should be good. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, I need as much health as possible and this armor, otherwise I will not survive the next trick. It involves quad damage and a grenade, so I'm fairly sure you will be able to tell where this is going. So we need the armor and we need the health, otherwise we would not survive that. There's going to be some more jumping with grenades, but again, because my weapon is on the other side, the lineups are a little awkward. I got it first try that time. I didn't get that once in my warm-ups. So that's most of the complicated grenade stuff at this point anyway that's out of the way. I almost fell off that. That's very bad if you fall off that, because you have to reload the area because you get stuck down there. I completely forgot to mention why I'm having to do all this jumping over gaps and stuff. Ow. Usually, the way you get through this level normally is you go into another area, pick up a bunch of power cubes, and you restore power to the area, and that sort of starts moving lifts and things. We don't have the power cubes because I skipped that bit, so we just need to jump over. And also, you saw me drop a whole bunch of ammo boxes. That holds the door open long enough for me to press the button and get back out, otherwise I'd have to fight a mini-boss. That just makes that whole room a little bit quicker because we don't have to do that, obviously. The less we have to do, the better. We want to get this done quickly. We're a lazy gamer, and we want to be here for as little time as possible, so we're going to get this done. Whether we get it done quickly, I don't know. We'll see. So what's coming up next? Oh, the prison. So there's going to be a moment where I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that double jump on a barrel again. But this time it saves a lot more time than it did the last time, because the last time we did it, we skipped lifts, basically. I mean, the first one we skipped some stairs. The second time we skipped the lift. This time we're going to skip almost an entire level. So I just need to get out of here, and then I'll show you where that is. Also, in the next area, we're going to pick up a whole bunch of quad damages because we are going to need them later. And I will explain, I will have to reload if I accidentally misuse a quad, because getting out of the way to grab another quad, is not the easiest thing to do. So there's the double jump. Now, jumping up here, the reason why all the Strogg are facing the wrong way here is because usually the game expects you to be coming out of this door. So by going in this way, get out of my way, please, we're essentially entering this level going backwards. So that means the final goal of this level is right here. We got the key, and now we can leave again. This map in particular does take a fair bit to get through if you do it normally. Doing it this way, you just go in from the end. It's like jumping to the end of a book. You just get to the bit you want quicker. Now remember to turn on power shield, because I've been forgetting that recently. That is very important because the power shield will soak up the majority of the damage I take. Oh, whoops. Right. So, oh my goodness. Oh god. Okay, yep, bring on the marathon luck. Why not? Things just are in awkward spots. So falling down here is not that big of a problem. It just means we got to go around a little bit. Press the button, please. Right, so the pyramid key. That pyramid key is going to unlock the next area that's going to then proceed to unlock the final part of this level. The whole point of what we're trying to do here is disable the security grid. But as it turns out, it's very under-armored. So... right, so we go back through here. We don't need to really... oh, we need to fall back down here. Sorry. And we use the pyramid key here to unlock the pyramid. I'm going to shoot this guy and then land on top of him. That blocks the lift. It sends the lift back down again earlier than it's supposed to. Okay, so there is a mini-boss here. He can be a little tough, normally. He has a chain gun. He's basically this big tank. He has a chain gun. He has rocket launchers. So we need to be careful of those. Quad damage helps us defeat him quickly. So we don't want to get hit by this guy. He's dead. So nice and easy. When he dies, it opens up the floor. We go through here. This is the security grid we're looking at. It's now gone. And that's the end of the level. So that's the end of Unit 3. Unit 4 I like to refer to as Hell. I mean, if you look at it here, it kind of looks like that. What it really is it's a bunch of mines. I call it Hell because it's the level I like to reset on the most. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by those guys because they'll probably throw me in the lava if I do. Or if they do. So coming up in a second is that one rocket jump that I said was going to be really awkward on left hand. So I'll get to show you that. Cool. So where's this lineup? It's... oh god, where is it? I've lost it. Come on. Come on, game, where are you? Nope. 1 sec, sorry. God damn it. It would be in a marathon. Alright. Right, there we go. Under any other circumstance, like doing this on right-handed and doing it in centered, I wouldn't need to rocket jump twice there, but for whatever reason, the same actions in right-handed allow you to get enough height to be able to just slide yourself onto the platform and walk away. Whereas with left hand, for some reason, you can't get it, or at least I haven't figured out how to get enough height, so I have to rocket jump twice. That loses a whole bunch of health, and that's very... that jump there is very bad. If you get it wrong, you'll fall in the lava and you will die. So... you have to be careful with that jump in particular, because if you go too high, you'll hit the railing and you'll fall down. If you go too low, you'll land short and you'll fall in the lava anyway. Ow. Once again, I'm low on health. Hang on, let me go get some healing. Because this is a... I should be watching my health a little bit closer, because this is a marathon and we'd rather things didn't go wrong. I mean, as funny as it is... okay, never mind. As funny as it is to see things go wrong, I'd prefer if things didn't go wrong. But, alas, as soon as I start speaking, things will go wrong. Now, this next area is going to use the power of pink. So, a little cool visual thing this game does is when you have multiple power-ups active at the same time, it mixes the colors. So invulnerability is red and quad damage is blue. So that means you get this. Power of pink. And it's really cool for getting off that quicker, getting out of here quicker, and getting rid of him. Now let me just explain one of the other things that you might have noticed. If you'd seen me, or if you'd noticed in the top left, sorry, I can't remember my left and rights now, that you will have seen a message every time I used a quad damage saying out of item invulnerability. Simple reason for that is just to make it easier and more straightforward, I have my quad damage and my vulnerability bound to the same key. That just means I don't have to worry about hitting 2 keys this one time. The side effect of that means that it tries to use an invulnerability every time I try and use a quad damage. But since I only get 1 invulnerability in this run, it hardly matters. So this here is my favorite level. This is a whole bunch of rocket skill. I almost fell in there. I dared mention skill. A lot of rocket jumping just to get around. And a lot of, there's a lot of movement in this, and I like that. The only trouble with this level is it's followed by probably my most hatred area, and I'll explain why later. Good luck. Sorry, I kind of have to focus a little bit. Right, okay. So, the next area is going to be... Oh god, you do these runs and you stop actually thinking about where you're going. Next is the power plant. That's it. This has one of the biggest skips in the game, this next unit. And it's going to skip 4 entire maps. And I'll try and explain that while I'm going through here. So, okay, if I were to play this next bit normally, what would happen is I would open up the reactor, because it's a power plant, we're going in to destroy the reactor. I would open it up, I would go either left or right, I can't remember, because it's been so long since I've done it. And you would turn off the coolant pumps. There's 2 of them, 1 in each map. You would then go back to the main area, and then you'd go the other direction and turn off the 2 waste pumps. That causes irreparable damage to the reactor, and in the end ends up destroying it and blowing the door open at the same time. We are going to use the power of our minds to blow the door open without it. So here I am, I'm just going to position myself here, stare at the door menacingly, and then we'll go through. So, okay, in all seriousness, just to explain why that happens, there's a trigger up in that top corner that opens the door. Don't know why it's there, but it's there, and we use it. So, that skips 4 entire maps and is an absolute godsend in this run. These guys have got to go away. So yeah, this one map is actually listed in the game as an entire unit. If you've ever seen my splits before, I lump this in with the one before it because it's one map. It doesn't need to be its own unit, really. But we just destroyed their anti-air gun. So this giant gun, it's literally called Big Gun. If you didn't know that, that map is literally called Big Gun. And we've just destroyed it. So we've destroyed their reactor, we've destroyed their gun, and now we're going after their prisoners. So you'll see here there's a lot of people just wandering around, kind of like panicking and crawling around and stuff. They're basically crazed Marines, and while they are my fallen colleagues, we're just going to get rid of most of them because they're in the way. Forgive me, you will be remembered. But this area is a little awkward, only because they're very thin hallways, so it's very easy to get stuck on things. So, oh dear. Oh god. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, good. Phew. Okay, so I don't have to go back too far. Unfortunately, I forgot to save, so that's why the game celebrates every time if you see when I save here. There's a little message that says, blurael, remember to save, because it's worth celebrating for me. So yeah, the reason why forgetting to save in this run is so bad is because this particular port of Quake 2 we use is technically, I think, it's technically a multiplayer client, so the saving and loading doesn't really work very well. There's only one spot in every map that you can spawn at, and sometimes that spot is the wrong spot. If you reload the autosave and you end up in the wrong spot, it will invalidate your run. So saving is important. And I really should have saved before this. So here we go, we're back on track. Apologies for the interruption. Let's get back to it. So this area is going to be home to 2 more BFG jumps. Here's one of them. I missed. So I base my BFG jumps on a sound cue, so that's why I go quiet whenever I'm doing that. You can do it by time, but I tend to do it by a sound cue. So essentially you have to jump at the right time to get enough of a boost off the BFG's knockback. The two kind of combine and they give you a lot of height. Obviously if we were quad rocketing, that's difficult to say. It wouldn't matter, but then again we'd also probably die, so it's probably not a good idea to be doing that. My most hatred room in the whole game is coming up, and for the reason of Icaruses exist, these things here. They are very annoying. Where am I going? There we go. They basically fly around, and they make it their mission to get in the way. So what I'm going to do in this next area is I'm going to just get them out of the way as quick as possible. Come on, hurry it up. No, don't go back. Stop shooting me. I need this block. I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to get rid of that guy. I'm going to get rid of this guy again because apparently he didn't go down. Come on. I'm going to go back here. This is why this room in particular is awkward with those Icaruses flying around, because if you hit one of them, you'll fall into the water and you'll have to start the room over again. It's very annoying. Of course, it wouldn't matter so much if I were better at the game, but it wouldn't be a run from yours truly if stuff didn't go wrong. So, whoops, I need that. Oh, God. Right, we didn't get caught on the ceiling either. It's possible to get caught outside of the map there, because you get thrown so high off the pad. It's possible to go above the top of that layer. Now, here's a little skip. I need to aim it properly, because aiming from left hand is weird. Come on, there's one, and there's the other. Right, so, let me explain. That is another skip. It skips just a little bit of area in this map. Essentially what happened was, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go into this room here. There's 2 of them. What you need to do is hit these valves here, in each room. It turns off the coolant, which opens the computer room, and then you go in there and you shoot the panels on the wall. That destroys the computer. What I did is I just jumped up to the window and I shot them through the open window. So, you know, it's convenient that they keep such sensitive equipment right next to an open window. Right there for me to vandalize, I guess. Now, this level is pretty cool if you do it quickly. Unfortunately, I fell in the water, so it's not quick. But if you've seen the world record for this game, the runner that did the world record, Greed is Good, is insane at this game. So I'm going to get some cells from here. I'm going to hopefully... Right, okay, I'm going to have to leave them. I think I've got... Oh, I'm low on cells. I'm going to have to pick some up later. I will need as many cells as I can get later because of a couple of tricks I can do. So this is the penultimate unit we're going into, the palace area. This is on the run up to the final boss, and there are a couple of things that can make this awkward. We're just going to jump under that. You're supposed to walk up to the bridge, it closes, and the gate goes down. We're quick, so we can just get under it before it closes. Just kind of slide underneath it, like action pose, that sort of thing. Right, I need my rocket launcher, I need my quad damage, and I need to fly. So, again, this is another example of entering an area backwards, because what we would normally have to do is swim under, break open the gate, and then swim up, and we'd end up here. Swimming is slow, so we'll rocket jump instead. And let's not upset Sleeper. We'll use the chain gun here. So now we're inside the entrance to the palace. I might get hugged here. I got hugged. It's fine. Get out of my way. I don't want to get hugged again. I need to grab an extra quad damage, and I think this is the last one I'm going to grab. I forget how many we actually have. I think we have 2 at this point. That rocket jump, this rocket jump can be a little bit precise and a little bit annoying because you have to rocket jump on the exact moment you go over that lift that was on the ground. Oh my god, I don't want to die. So, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. This is another problem of being in an area with a lot of creatures around. It sometimes gets difficult to see what's actually going on, and it constricts your movement, so you can't really get to where you need to be. It can get awkward. The easy way to deal with it is to kill everything in the room. Unfortunately, that takes a very long time to do sometimes, especially if you've got bigger Strog in the room. So, this is an interesting part. We basically need to go into this room and kill everything. So this is the one occasion where I said we don't really need to kill everything. We need to kill this guy. We need to kill that guy. Oh, get out of my way, please. Get your dead body out of my way. Okay, grab some extra ammo. I don't need health. Kill him, and him. Grab this rocket launcher and fly. Not in that direction though. Fly in that direction. Thank you. Get out of the way of him. And now we got the data spinner. We're going to use it to essentially shut down. Oops. That's supposed to be a BFG. I switched to my rocket launcher. Whoops. Anyway. We're taking the data spinner. We're going to shut down the communications laser. And that's going to be the end of this unit. And then after that, it's the final boss. The game is almost over. The game is like 25 to half an hour if you're like me, and things go wrong for you all the time. You're in a very bad spot, so I need to wait here and let him come out through the hallway a little bit. There we go. Because you can use knockback. One of the things you will have seen me do is a lot of that. What that does is it allows me to knock back enemies out of my way. And I will have been doing that constantly throughout this. I just forgot to mention it. So there is an early cycle here for an elevator. Let me see if I can get it. So hopefully this works. Right, good so far. Got it. Perfect. So, getting it early like this just lines up these lasers and makes it a little easier to get around if you don't get stuck on the geometry like I do. So now the final boss. This guy is, he's this hulking robot. You'll see him in a sec. Here he is. He's got like a power loader. The power loader's now dead. That's the first stage over and done with. I'm just gonna toss this grenade here, don't mind me. He's now a robot with a brain in the middle. He's got a railgun for a head, and he's now dead. So we're gonna go here. Sorry, time's coming up right now. Sorry, I should have given you a countdown there. So, what's it saying for IRL time? Or real time?
Hold on a moment, I haven't faced the timer yet.
Oh, sorry. So
26:03, there you go.
26:03, that's not too bad. So when we're timing this, when we're actually going for runs, we tend to time it in-game time. And in-game time, my time is saying that was 24 minutes, 56:02. So That's an alright run for me. That's pretty standard. It's about just shy of 3 minutes behind my my PB, my official PB.
Fair enough.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Okay.
you get into a situation that I've got where you have an official and an unofficial PB when you forget to record your runs.
Ah, fair.
So, but yeah, that's Quake 2. It's a lot of fun once you've got the movement down. It is an awful lot of fun to play, and you don't really see it a lot these days, which is kind of sad. So hopefully, I'll keep bringing it to marathons.
Well, I'm sure we'll see you again. We'll probably see another Quake run at some point at InstaSpeedathon. I don't think you can get a speedrun marathon where certain runs don't get in fairness, but there we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't forget, everybody, we are, of course, doing this as a charity event for Everyone Can. We haven't had any new donations since we started this morning. So our goal by the end of the marathon, of course, is £750. We've raised £130. And we do have a target coming up later on. It's not the next run, it's a run after that one, which is the Super Mario Galaxy 2 run, which is the perfect run. We only need £10 more to see that. So if you do want to donate, then please do so by going to the Tiltify link. If you click on the Everyone Can logo down in the panels below, or if you click on the link that I'm just going to post in the chat for you guys now, then that will take you to the Tiltify page, and all the donations through that will go direct to Everyone Can. Be sure to add an incentive to your donation as well. Again, we're only £10 away from seeing the perfect run for Super Mario Galaxy 2. And don't forget to add a poll as well, so you can choose what you want to see in one of the upcoming runs as well. We're now going to go over to Auto Modelista by the BPG 13. That'll be the Auto Modelista Any Percent run, and that will be the next one that we're going to go to in a moment. So, blurael, do you have any final things you'd like to say?
I'm getting after I've come back from my holiday, which I'm literally in a sec gonna finish packing for. I will be going back to streaming again. I had to take a couple of days off, but I sometimes do speedrunning on there, but mostly it's just variety games and stuff. If you're interested, it's blurael on Twitch. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the marathon. Good luck to everybody.
No problem at all. Thank you for taking part, and we'll see you again soon.
Yep. Hope to be back soon.